To install an electric water heater, you'll need common plumbing tools, depending on what type of water pipes you have. You'll also need screwdrivers, a circuit tester or voltmeter, and pipe joint compound or Teflon tape approved for potable water. For copper pipes, installation kits are available with compression fittings that don't require soldering. Before removing the old water heater, make sure electrical power is off. Locate the circuit breaker marked water heater in the main electrical panel and turn it off. Because electrical panels can be mismarked, also check the circuit for power with a circuit tester or meter. Open a hot water faucet and let the hot water run until it's cool. Attach a garden hose to the drain valve. Place the other end of the hose in a drain or outside. You could also drain the water into buckets. Turn the cold water supply valve off and open the drain valve. Opening a hot water faucet will help the tank drain faster. Next, disconnect the electrical wires. The temperature and pressure relief valve is an important safety device. Carefully remove the discharge pipe. You may be able to use the pipe on your new water heater, but don't reuse the old temperature and pressure relief valve. Use the new one that came with your water heater. If you're using the installation kit with compression fittings, read the directions before disconnecting existing pipes. Install the water pipes, making sure the hot and cold lines are connected to the correct inlet and outlet fittings. If you're soldering copper pipe, don't solder pipes too close to the water heater's connections. The connections contain non-metallic parts which will be damaged. Instead, solder a short piece of pipe to an adapter and cool the adapter with a wet cloth. Connect the adapters to the water heater using pipe joint compound or Teflon tape approved for potable water. Tighten the connections with a pipe wrench. Because water expands when heated, we recommend adding a thermal expansion tank to the cold water line. An expansion tank helps protect the water heater from excessive pressure. Many local codes now require homes have a thermal expansion tank. Attach the discharge pipe to the temperature and pressure relief valve. If the discharge pipe drips, check your water pressure and install a thermal expansion tank. The opening on the discharge pipe must not be more than 6 inches above the floor. This pipe must never be capped or plugged. Refer to the printed installation instructions for construction details and important safety information. Once the piping is complete, turn the cold water supply valve on and fill the tank. Open a hot water faucet to let the air out of the tank. Once the water begins to flow, let the water run full stream for at least 3 minutes or longer to ensure that all of the air is out of the tank and the tank is completely full of water. If the tank is not completely full of water when power is turned on, the upper heating element will burn out. This is called dry fire. The element can be replaced, but you can prevent dry fire by opening a hot water faucet and letting the water run full stream for 3 minutes. Once the tank is completely full, check the pressure with a water pressure gauge. Adjust the home's pressure regulating valve. The recommended pressure is 50 to 60 pounds per square inch. Next, check the inlet and outlet connections for leaks and tighten if necessary. Most leaks are from connections and fittings, not the tank. Before making electrical connections, inspect the home's wiring, fuses, and circuit breakers. Consult the wiring diagram on the water heater and make sure your home's wire size and circuit breakers or fuses are correct for the model you're installing. Be sure and follow all local codes. Next, connect the power wires and ground wire. The green or copper ground wire must be connected to the green ground screw. Secure the wiring with an approved strain relief. Replace the cover on the junction box. Review the checklist in the installation instructions. Now turn electric power back on. With a tank of cold water, it will take several hours for the water to heat up.